Hey everyone, Paul here. Today I want to go over kind of a formula. I don't know if I may have talked about this briefly in another video, but I want to go over a strategy with, you're using just the, well, it's a video that I talked about yesterday, so make sure you watch that one. I'm going to include those moving averages in this video, but I don't really need to talk about that today. Today I'm going to be added 2 extra indicators that will improve your chances with options trading. Now, to set this up, you just set up the formula like you did in yesterday's video with the moving averages with 9, 20, and 55. There's a video for that. I'm not really going to go more into that, but those are what you need for the first step. And then you need your stochastic RSI and your regular RSI. And then you want to pick, I choose the hour for my trades. I focus on the hour. I do more long-term, I see more long-term results by doing it on the hour. And when I do it on the hour, I basically hold my contracts for maybe 2 or 3 days, so a little bit longer. You can do this on the 5-minute. It's all personal preference, but I choose to do it on the hour because I see more gains if I hold out longer. But anyway, let me show you the formula, and from what I can tell, it will improve your chances with doing options trading by following this formula. Okay, so what you need to do to set this up, and basically watch yesterday's video. I'll show you how to set up the 9, the 20, and the 55 moving average. I'm not really going to go into the specifics on that. There's a video for that. But for today's video, I'm going to be focusing on options trading using this strategy. And the other 2 indicators you need here is the RSI and the stochastic RSI. So I'm going to focus on SPY right now, but this formula is really simple. What you basically do is, I said I focus on the hour, and I wait out a day or 2 or 3 for my trades for doing options. But you could probably do this on the 5-minute and get quick, well, I'll show you the formula first, but maybe I'll walk through the 5-minute if I have time. But right now, I want to show you it on the hour, trading on the hour. What you want to look for first is on your stochastic RSI is you want to look for that blue little line. You see the blue little line right here. And you want to look for it to be peeking through the orange line. So if it's on the bottom here, personally, you get better results if the stochastic is below the bottom dotted line down here. So the lines have to be below the bottom dotted line, and if you're doing the top here, it has to be above the dotted line up here. What you want to look for is it below the dotted line on the bottom, or above the dotted line on the top, and the blue line has to start going through the orange line. That is what you look for in your signal to get in. So what you want to do is, this would be the point where you see the blue line going through the orange line. Now this would be a call right here. So up here at the top, you see it up here. This would be a put. This down here would be a call. So that's what you got to look for. So in this scenario right here, you see the blue line. It's below the dotted line right here on the bottom, and the blue line is pushing through the orange line. So this is the point to get in, is right around here. This point, if we look on the candles here, that's right about here. So this is the point to getting in. This is about a 409 call. And what you want to do in this scenario, and it's real easy to follow this, it's basically the stochastic RSI is your entry point, your regular RSI is your exit point. So you basically would get in here, and you would write it out, and then you would look at your regular RSI, and you get out when the purple line touches the yellow line. So that is your exit point. you enter with your stochastic RSI, you exit with your regular RSI. And if we look at this strategy right here, and this is why I do like a 3-day options contract. You see that this was about 3 days. It returned about 2.91, so that's almost about $150 right there. So let's just look at a couple scenarios here. And also, you want to look at your moving averages to kind of confirm what direction it's going, like I talked about in yesterday's video. The purple line, your 55, when it's below the other two EMAs, it's an uptrend. When it's above the other two EMAs, it's a downtrend. So you can use that to confirm that too. So let's look at a couple other examples. Now we can see from the moving average here, this is all an uptrend. From here to already, it's a confirmed uptrend from here. So you never want to go against the trend. So what you want to do is you want to find moments. You want to find moments when it's going up. So we need to find that on the hour first. So here's a good point right here. We see that the blue line is pushing up with the orange line on the bottom of this stochastic RSI right here. So this would be a point to get in. This would be your entry point. You get in right here, and then you would exit when it goes through the, since you're doing a call, you want to wait for the purple line to touch the, you want to wait for the purple line to touch the yellow line on the top. So ride that out right about here. You see it with the regular RSI. That is a $2 difference in price. That's about $100. So let's look at a couple other examples here. Okay, the 55 is above the other two EMAs, so that is a confirmed downtrend. So that's what you really need to focus on. If you look up here at the top, you'll see that the blue line is pushing below the orange line on the stochastic. So you would enter here, you would do a 396 call, and then you would just look at your regular RSI and wait for it to connect, which is, so it's right about here to right about there. That is it. Whoa, that's a big one. Doesn't look like a big one, but it is. This is about a 3.5 days. It's about a $6 difference in price. So that is what, $300 right there. If you're doing SPY. So let's look at a couple other examples. Okay, so we see the 55. It's above everything, so it's a confirmed downtrend. So what you want to do is you really want to focus on being a downtrend. You don't want to go against the trend. This is a downtrend right here. But on the stochastic, you can tell that it's trying to go up. So I wouldn't come in on the against the trend. I would wait for a moment when it was going down. So that moment would be right about here. You notice it on the stochastic where the blue line is going through. Right here where the blue line goes through the orange line. You come in here, and then you just look at your, now this one's very brief. It's hard to find. Let's see. So you come in here where the blue lines go through the orange line, and you exit right about here. Doesn't look like it's a big one, but that is a $5 difference in price. So that is far away. It doesn't look like it, but I guess I zoomed out. But this is a This is almost a $5 difference in price. That's about $2.50. So let's just do this one more time. So this is a uptrend, what we're currently looking at, because the other two EMAs are above the 55. So we would come in right about, so this one is a downtrend. So what we want to do is we want to wait. We're going to wait for the blue line to pass through the orange line. That is right about here. So we come in here, look at the blue line, and then we just follow the regular RSI until it touches, which is right about here. So this is a $9 difference in price in 2 days. So this is about $500. So you can see how strong and how powerful this strategy is. It really helps you find the moments. Make sure you have your moving average set like I had in the last video. It will confirm and show you the actual direction everything's going. You don't ever want to go against the trend when you're doing this. You want to be on the right trend. So anyway, I've got this strategy for me is very powerful. So anyway, if you guys found this helpful, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in future videos.